Yeah, is that
Yeah,
better?
that's better. Yeah, bro. So
We
yeah,
should be.
yeah, bro. So you heard the news, bro? Tommy Robinson's fled. He fled the UK.
Yeah, so I've been seeing that on online still. I've been seeing it
Yeah,
online. You know,
yeah.
it's a bit of a, I know. What do you think about that?
Honestly, bruv, I feel, because because I don't understand the reasons for it. Because when he's saying it's because he's getting death threats, and there was a phone call. Apparently, he recorded a
How is
phone
it?
call. Apparently, he recorded a phone call from the police saying that they've got intelligence that his life's in danger. Blah de blah blah. But a lot of people saying that the phone call doesn't sound genuine. I don't know if it is or not. But I can't believe, bro. I would have thought he gets death threats all the time. I thought like that's just what it
But
is.
do you know what? Yeah, that's exactly it, bro. Because I've seen him from years ago. Said I've always put my life at danger. I've always getting death threats. For me, because I heard that he lived in Spain a long time ago, but he just never kind of he never confirmed that or never like admitted to it. You understand what I'm
Or
saying?
it's like he wasn't a permanent resident, like so, like he had a house in Spain, but he'd be in UK, like he lived
Yeah,
in
but
between, like dual
do you
nationality
know
or
what it is?
whatever.
Do you know what it is? How can he be talking about people moving there and this is our country, then live abroad in someone else's country? It don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Well, that's
But
gone.
because even I've been seeing things, you know, Spain in parts of Spain and that they protest about English anyway, about too much people taking over. Same thing that they vote for. I mean, they protest for like hospitals and different things, but they always protest about English coming over and residing in Spain. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I feel like he's lived over there for a while, and he's because it's come kind of slipping out. He's kind of come up with this now. You understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah. Well, I think because to me, like you said, it doesn't make sense, bro. Like to me, he's using this as an excuse to flee the
Excuse.
UK.
That's what
Like, but the funny
exactly.
thing is, bro. See, this is what another side of the story is now. He popped up in America, bruv.
Is it?
He popped up in America, and he's acting like, oh, now he's gonna start trying to wake America up. But I think, bro, listen, I don't think there's not no any. I don't think there's any big death threat to his life here any more than usual. I think he's using this as a scapegoat because he wants to crack America, bro. Like he
So
wants
wait a
to.
second. Hold on a second. What part of America was he in?
But I ain't got a clue what part. But he popped up and he's in America. Do you
And
understand
this
what I
is
mean?
the same thing about anti-Muslim thing he's going on about. Is it the same kind of?
Yeah,
Because
well,
what's he doing? You
yeah,
can't be talking about my.
that's his propaganda engine, and that's his tool in it. So that's what that's his purpose, so to speak, in it. Like that's his that's how he gets his attention by fighting Islam. Do you understand what I mean? So that's what he's there for. So to me, it's like he's an actor. It's like he's just trying to crack Hollywood. Like
So wait a
America's
second.
the
So
big
hold on a
fish.
second. So so he's saying he's officially said that he's living in America now. That's where he's based now.
Well, he put out something online saying, "Yeah, I'm in America and I'm here trying to, so called, spread awareness." Do you understand what I mean?
So so that just sounds like to me like if you know they've been saying he's a Zio, you know, and all that they've been putting him in certain brackets of working with certain people and who his bosses are.
Yeah,
That just sounds to me like they feel he done a good enough job over here
yeah,
that they want to bring the same thing to America because that's their main land, isn't it?
yeah,
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
yeah.
Like
Oh,
he's almost got a promotion to America.
yeah.
The only thing I believe though is that I feel like if he crosses the wrong line in America, he can end up in serious trouble, bro. You understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's what it is, bruv. Like to me, it's yeah, America. But I think he'll get swallowed up in America. Like America might be too big of a step, but who knows? He must have made some connections there. But I think to me it shows his intentions. Like he don't care about the UK. He's an actor, bro. He cares about
Yeah,
his own what's it called, persona. Like he's just trying to build
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like he's as an influencer. He's just trying to get.
But that's what it is.
UK is a small, well, even England. Let's say England's a small country. There's only so much he can offer him. He's probably got the most out of what he can in England. Now he's thinking America's the daddy. You get me? Let me take this
Yeah,
blueprint and go America
yeah,
and get more
yeah,
popularity and more things. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it is.
I think you're right, because remember he started to call himself a journalist and he done all that, travel to some parts of the Middle East and Jerusalem and then places there. So yeah, I think you probably got some, you probably there's some truth in that. Because let's be real, when he talks about ISIS, I think that's just the most ridiculous thing he says.
Yeah,
ISIS are from the Middle East,
yeah.
and when they were saying he's going to Spain, I think they could get you probably better easier in Spain than here. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Bro, listen, bro. When I saw some footage of him walking around in France and all that, and I'm thinking, what's this brother doing? Like he looked like
Mm.
he's like one of them, them journalists who walk around just trying to antagonize people. I was thinking, what's his agenda? Are you trying to create a party, trying to create a movement? Like what? That's how you know he's just on some next thing, bro. Like he's just trying. It's all about influence. It's all about um clout. It's all about attention. It's all about content. That's what it's about. It's like he's a
It's about
content
content.
creator.
It's about content, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's also about money as well, because he
It's
must be
about
making money
money.
for all this, bro.
Of course, he's getting
You
funded,
know,
bro.
because he's doing a lot better than when he first started. Let's be real.
A lot better, bro. Like all he's doing is networking. Do you understand what I mean? And
Exactly.
he's using his hatred for Islam to get him where he needs to, because he's convincing the world. He's convinced, not even the world. He's convinced. He's managed to convince England, and they're trying to convince people that
So,
that they've got an enemy in Islam. Do you understand what I mean?
so do you think he generally hates Islam himself, or he's just doing the job for someone?
I think probably from what I've heard, because I've been in contact with people who are from where he's from and know the history. And the history, like, so I think there is things that happen with him and Muslims in his area growing up and whatever that caused him to have an initial dislike, but I think he just took it and ran with it. And now it's bigger than Islam. Because if you think about it, when he has, because anyone with common sense, bro, will know that you can't just tarnish a whole religion by a few individuals' actions. Do you understand what I mean? So anyone with
Mm-hmm.
common sense will know you can't just say a whole religion is a war against is a threat to a country, or you can.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Or you can say, well, all the actions of a certain particular, like say, grooming gangs means a whole lot of thing. Like he got ideology that he's pushing and that he's sticking with and running with, and you can't. There's no room for debate. He doesn't want to have a genuine conversation. Like
You're right. There is, and that's what I know about him. There's no room for debate, bro. You know, no matter what, if you can sit there, convince him, and show him the facts, and that he's still gonna go with that mindset he's got. He doesn't want to change it, you know. And I think you're right. I think it stems from obviously from whatever's happened in his hometown,
Mm.
and I think that's where it stems from. And I think whoever's paying him, he's just taking the money now. I don't think it's a general hatred for the whole thing, in like I said in general, but I think he just got a job now and he's just sticking to it, bro. You
Bro,
understand what I'm saying to you?
listen, he definitely doesn't hate Islam no more. I'm not saying he didn't hate individuals, but now it's working for him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Do you understand what I mean?
Exactly.
And he's
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
that he's got a movement. He's managed to convince people that this religion is a threat to their way of living. And what he does, he focuses on any negative aspects he can get of it. He hammers it
Exactly.
home, and that's what he just, because let's
Exactly.
be honest with you, there's so much. Let's be honest, there's so much other things in society that's a threat to people's livelihoods that he doesn't talk about, and that's when you
Yes.
know. But that's when you know that there's an agenda. Because if someone's just trying to improve everybody's living standards, then they will talk
Yeah.
about different things and different problems. Do you understand what I mean? Like
Exactly.
we will talk
Yeah.
about things that different things, because there's different things that we think need to be addressed in
Bro.
our communities.
Yeah. Because if you're serious about what you're talking about, you would just bring forefront all the problems, and then and then try to work about resoluting them. You understand what I'm saying to you,
Well,
or
that's the
resolving them?
because that's the
You,
thing.
you, you understand what I'm saying to
Because
you?
let's be honest, there is people in the Muslim communities that want to say, for example, let's say grooming gangs. There's people that he could reach out to and say, you know what, you need to address this. Like this happening in your area on your watch. it needs to be addressed. And there's people that will say, okay, you know what, we'll try and address it. He's not,
Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. You understand what I'm saying to you?
but that's something
You
we
know, like,
definitely
and
gone.
because if he's talking about, or what if he, before he went, if he was talking about he had a party, you've got to behave like a party and not just like I said, dig out the negative parts and put and keep on pushing that down people's throats and fear mongering people. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Well, that's where it is. Cause if you want better for let's say for the nation, yeah, you would say to
Yeah,
people, because it's not just about, because he goes like, for example, he says it's a threat to English culture and English traditions. But then you're talking to people, and I'm not. This is like, and I say this respectfully, but I'm using it as an example. Say, for example, you're talking. I saw some footage of all these English guys going to some protests, and a lot of them looked out of shape. A lot of them looked like they needed to address some health issues. So, but you're not telling people some of this, some aspects of our culture, like alcohol, drinking, is
yeah,
ruining our
yeah,
health. Some aspects of
yeah,
the
yeah,
like taking drugs is ruining our health and our mental
yeah,
health. Some of them look like they got high blood pressure, they got high cholesterol. You're not telling them to eat right. You're just telling them Muslims are your problem. Oh, it's a threat to
exactly.
English, because end of the day, all cultures, yeah, whether it's English traditions, Jamaican traditions, we've all got, like, for example, things in our diet that are not good for us. So he's just
Yeah,
acting like all the English culture, everything's healthy. So, you lot should keep eating bacon and sausages and beans and white toast every morning. No, you
yeah.
shouldn't, because that's not good for you. Not saying you shouldn't enjoy it every now and again. So he's not being honest with people. He's not being, he just,
I think you're definitely right because what you're saying is that basically, if they think they've got a problem with other groups and they're being, what's the word they call him that he was using at first, is that they're being wiped out.
yeah,
There's some kind of mass like agenda to wipe them out of their own country. You should be saying, listen, this is what we're doing wrong. Let's go back to the drawing board. Like you said, health,
yeah.
education. You know, he should be put in a proper movement, not just a group of guys walking down the street drinking, chatting shit. You understand what I'm saying to you?
And that's the problem.
Yeah,
And what he's done, but he started a blueprint, because now what you've got is a lot of other people who see, it worked for Tommy. Let's do this. So I'm going to focus on race and religion and try and get a following. But really, I could understand if you're there saying, you know what, something's going on with the English culture and Englishmen. We're a dime, we need to sort things out. But then I'll say, you know what,
yeah,
but you don't have to use someone that's another way of life to drag them down to say that's the problem. No, you say, you know what, maybe we're not should stop spending all your money on football season tickets. Stop just sitting down watching reality TV. Stop just, do you know what I mean, scratching on. Let's start from the ground up. Let's try and encourage more people to get into trade. Let's try and encourage more people to get into education. Let's try and cut down things that are bad for us. To increase our mentality, give us a clearer mentality and clarity. But he's not pushing that. They're just saying those people are your problem. That's not going to get
yeah. Why
anyone
we're
anywhere,
suffering? Yeah, exactly,
because
exactly.
that's not the baseline of your problem. Do you understand what I mean? That's not where you're. Do you get what I mean? So it's just, but people, because because they know that a lot of people are in messed up situation, and it's probably easy for people to say, you know what, that is the problem. They're the
Yeah,
problem.
that's why I can't get a job or why I'm suffering. You know, but yeah, man. But yeah, that's facts though. You hit the nail on the head though. You know, they're not coming with no solutions.
Exactly.
You know.
It's not good enough to
Mhm.
say a religion's a solution. Because not saying that, okay, people might think, oh, there's too much immigrants or whatever, but that's another thing and another thing for the government. It's not, but they go like,
Yeah, because that's like if they come with that argument, okay, we're getting overpopulated. There's a lot of different nations, cultures, whatever coming here, and we do feel like we're getting kind of pushed out. Okay, I would respect that more, but the issue you have is that you keep on going on about Islam. You understand what I'm saying
and
to
not
you?
only that, but what he's encouraging people to do is put all their energy into the wrong thing. So rather than energizing to think, okay, well, what can we do? Are we having enough children? And if we're not having children, why not? Is it because of financial reasons? So what can we do to create more money or whatever? They're just saying, do you know what? All the energy's going to protesting and negative energy, pink finger pointing, when really that's not you get me. That's not the answer for them. You know what I mean? Because even let's be
Yeah.
honest, even if you get, for example, a lot of people kicked out, you're still gonna be fucked up. You're still messed up.
Mm.
You still
Yeah.
need to sort yourself
But
out. Do you know what I mean?
but it goes back to what's my man. Not to change the subject or go away from the topic too much. You see that Man United, what's his name? The Man United director. Is
Yeah,
it Ratliff? You know what he said the other day?
yeah,
He said about Britain's in danger of being recolonized
yeah.
by immigrants, which was kind of was a bit
It's
deep. But then
ironic.
what?
It's ironic, but go
Yeah.
on.
And then what he also said was that a population of, was it 90 million or something, that are on benefits ain't never gonna get nowhere in the world. And it's a bit of a harsh comment, but then that's what the government have got to look at, and that's what they got. They got thinking, what? How can you expect the country to be great again if you have got so much people unemployment? But
Well,
then
go on.
also, why is he a bit of a hypocrite? Because there's people like him, multi-billionaires, that should be creating an industry for people to work in. You understand
Exactly.
what I'm saying to you? So them elites that are taking their money and running, they should be putting back into the economy. They should be creating jobs and businesses in England to find people work. So there's not so much people on benefits. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Well, brother,
Because
go on.
what is like they don't they just take it, just take for them. You understand what I'm saying to
Well,
you?
brother, I tell you the truth, brother, I remember an English guy said it to me 10, about 10, 15 years ago. No, about 10 years ago, yeah. He said,
Yeah.
the problem with the government is that they don't, the more you do for someone, the less they can do for themselves. And the problem is a lot of these people that, like I said, that don't want to keep digging out the protests and that, but a lot of these people have probably never had done a day's work in their life. A lot of people, they are professional benefit collectors, bro. Like people,
Bro,
people that,
bro.
like there's a lot of people that just stay on benefits, have kids, whatever, and figure out ways to stay on benefits, whatever. So
Bro.
you nothing like so. What people need to be focused on is you want everyone, you want the majority of your society to be productive, and let's not pretend that most there's not a lot of people that are not immigrants or migrants that are that are productive. Not like, you know what I mean. So that is the key to encourage productivity in the society. That's where it starts, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
You get me. That's how you want people to add that are desirable to to employees, to producers. You get me? You don't want people that are just draining. And fair enough, they say, okay, we got enough of our own to bring in more. But okay, but the
mm.
key is also to focus on your own as well. Don't just focus on
Yeah,
them. Do you get what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. No, you're right. They got to kind of build a system to get these people back in work, man. Because you know, I realize that they do like you said. The more you do for someone, the less you do for themselves. Because you know, sometimes since I've been doing this kind of job, you know, especially I don't know, I'm not sure about London, but outside of London, these men get given some properties that people have to buy in London. You understand what I'm saying to you? They get nice on the council, they get everything there, and they just don't do F4, bro. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly. Come on.
You know, they just don't do nothing, bro. Just slap around all day. But then I've noticed the more I'm up here, the more like say people that was cool last year, this year they got that bit more rash side to them. Like when I'm coming there,
Because
they're more
yeah,
they're more like, oh,
but
like
it's
is it they're
because
not
gone. It's because
no,
they've
it's
been
like
they've been that media's that has brainwashed them to thinking that we're the
bro,
problem or this one's the
bro.
problem.
Listen, it's been tense sometimes. Like all man that was chatting to me for hours, like getting in there, there's a off with me, then the conversation goes to all these what people like Robertson and that have been promoting. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying to you?
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But then it goes back to what you're saying. Why aren't they getting off the like if you wanted a job, you can get it, but you just don't look like you're too easy, comfortable. You know, you
Yeah,
don't want to go out there and
yeah,
you know work.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
exactly. And again, I think the energy should be put into the next generation. Should be saying, you know what, we
Yeah.
want our next generation, not we want them to grow up in a you focus on the past, something that you grew up in. No, you want them to be productive in the next generation. You don't want them to be reliant on things. But you know as well, bruv, but that's what I'm saying. But back to Tommy, yeah, bro,
Mm.
I think he's definitely just on to bigger, like he's an actor, he's a content creator now. He's not an activist, he's a content creator. He's trying
Yeah.
to he's about his own persona now, his
His
own
old brand,
brand.
innit?
His
Yeah,
brand. You get me?
yeah, yeah.
His brand, bro. That's his motivation,
So,
bro.
so
That's his
when you
purpose.
say the actor, are you saying generally that he's been to acting school, or he's just an actor?
No, I think when I say the actor, cause the way I look at it, yeah, is like, you know, like when you get actors from EastEnders, once they've they've made their name in England, the next step is to
Yeah,
go and crack Hollywood. You get me?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's like an actor, bro. Like he is kind of an actor because he's playing a part. Because I don't
He
believe
plays the
that
character.
he's playing a character, because I don't believe that's his view no more. Because that's why. What was he doing in Saudi, bro? The other day, I felt like
What are you doing in
I
Dubai?
feel
That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like he was testing the waters. You get me, to see. Because then I think if it went, obviously, like that guy, what's his name? Can't remember his name. Ty Mitchell.
Mitchell.
He pressured him
Yeah,
a bit. So Tommy's realizing that, you know what, I can't. Maybe that's not the move for me. But I think if that would have went
yeah.
smoothly, he would have been up. He would have made his presence
He's
felt.
been all over it
Because
because
think about
that just shows you, and that even clearer that he's an actor because he wants to go. He still wants to go to them places where the lifestyle is. You know what I'm
bro,
saying? With
look, think about Misfit is a Misfits event, yeah. Misfit is just all about content creators. Andrew
yeah,
Tate was there.
exactly.
He just wants to get in where he fits in. That's his crowd. That's what he's a content. He is a content creator, bro.
Because I guarantee you, off camera, when he's chatting to certain people, he's telling them, man, what it is now. It's not that deep. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah,
Or
I
not?
think he could. Well, I think there's people that know this. There'll be a selective few that know what it is. But I think
Mm.
that his thing is like he's got everything he needs to get out of UK. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's got his
So what do
thing.
you think? Did you think then his supporters are naive to the fact, or because he's quite open that he's taking a piss in it? You understand what I'm saying to you? Like
Yeah, but
you can't be telling the whole country one thing, then be in Dubai having a good time when you got
bro,
people. You understand?
some people are gullible, but also some people, you know, once you're committed, bro. Like you got to remember, a belief system is a belief system. So once you believe something and you believe it long enough, because there's always someone that's going to believe something. There could be someone that can get up here and tell a
Or
bold-faced lie, and someone's going to believe them. So I think because he's got them now, he could turn around and say, blatantly in the face, yeah, I don't really, I love Muslims, and they
no,
still would follow
but I
him.
think. But do you think for some people they're in such a difficult place that their thing is any form of help or support is what it is, isn't it? Does that make sense?
Well, I think
Even though they might not know, they know it's not a genuine place and they don't understand. You can't blame all the Muslims, but if anyone has given them the attention and they've put any hope in, they will overlook certain things. You know, like when you see, even when you're dealing with someone and you see warning signs, and depends on your financial situation, you might say, "Ah, fuck, I don't need to deal with him," but you might be that you have to take that risk and hope it comes true. If that makes sense.
yeah, I think, bruv, what it is, once you've convinced someone, you've convinced them. So there's, yeah, like you said, say they're convinced now. So like then their souls bought, but they've bought his propaganda that it'll take a lot to take them off the Tommy train. Do you
Yeah.
understand what I mean?
Because that ISIS thing, to me, that's so far fetched. We ain't heard about ISIS in Afghanistan,
Bro,
bro.
listen, all of it's far fetched, bro. All of it's far fetched, bro. All it is,
Yeah.
the only thing that is true is that Islam is the most fastest growing religion in the world. So Islam is present, but it's not just in this country, it's everywhere. So
But that's just a fact. Like if you're worried about that,
you
you,
can't,
you
and
know,
you
when
can't, and let's be
there's
honest, there's no way to change that. You
because
can't change
yeah,
that. Like it's the fastest
you know,
growing religion. Like that's just what it is. People are praising Islam all the
and
time,
people are not forcing people. They keep on trying to say, "Oh, they're forcing the Sharia law, they're forcing this." No, people are hearing things and coming to Islam.
bro.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Pre,
That's the only fact. Like you said, that's the only fact in the situation is that Islam is the biggest growing
look,
religion, and
bro. They're yeah, exactly. And there's a thing even on social media now where I see something where people like farmers and butchers that are coming online saying we don't sell halal food. Like that's a selling point. We don't sell halal food. Like where's the what was like people are angry that places sell halal meat. Like
that's
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 how
crazy.
bitter and warped people are. But then why do you, this is the reality of it, why do these places sell halal meat? Because it's a growing Islamic community that want halal
Exactly.
meat. But why does it bother you that people sell halal meat? Do you understand? There's
Mm.
people that sell vegan burgers. You got a problem that there's people that don't eat meat. Have you got a problem with people that are lactose intolerance? What we're talking about, that how people are so and this is the problem, when people become so concerned and obsessed with what other people do.
But
That's
this is
the
what it is, isn't
problem.
it? Though
Rather than
that's what
focus
it
on what
is.
they do. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. That's what it is.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's
there's
twisted.
another thing online now where people are posting their pork meals saying fifth day Ramadan, like they're mocking Ramadan. And I think,
No way.
bro, but I just think,
Seriously.
seriously, bro, but I just think, is that your sole purpose? Is that what life's come to? That your purpose is just to go out of your way to be disrespectful and bitter about another religion that doesn't affect you? So
Yeah.
you're like, this is where society's going to, where people are just trying to offend people. That's
Yeah.
all. That's their purpose. They just want to cause offense. Do you understand what I mean?
They're bitter, man. They're bitter.
And
We
that's
don't.
why you have to do think, how do people like Tommy Robson live with themselves, knowing that all they're doing is creating a lot of negativity and hatred, bro? Do you understand what I mean? That's how you
Yeah.
know they're different kettle of fish, bro. Like, I wouldn't feel what normal person would feel comfortable just creating so much negative energy, bro? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Probably it's the money, innit, for him. Who knows what goes through his head? But yeah.
Have you seen that guy, the other guy, bro?
Which one?
The little peanut bar-led one, red face.
Bro, I can't. I think he's such a muppet, bro.
Muppet. What's his name?
What
Liam
a
Tuffs.
mug. Huh?
Bro, he is a lunatic, bruv.
He's a
He's
fucking.
gone to the other side, bro.
He's got so much hatred. You know what I'm saying? He chats
Bro,
some mad shit out.
when he's talking, you can see his veins popping out.
Veins
His
popping
face
out.
is bright red. His eyes are pink. He must be on flipping words or something, bro. It's mad.
The roids or something on a packet. What they call it, the packet. You
Packet,
know what
definitely
I'm
on a
saying?
packet. A bit of both, innit?
Fucking idiot, bro. I just think he's such a mug. Do you know what I'm saying? Always talking tough as well, and going
Bro,
overboard. Because
overboard.
even though Robertson does talk disrespectful, he's gone a bit overboard. But it
Robertson
just
can
shows you,
articulate himself a bit more. He's a bit more articulate. Yeah, you're right.
you know, because obviously the thing about
So
Islam and
did you
Muslims,
see
there's
his
no,
interview with what's his name, Dowie, Brother Dowie?
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, because it just shows you Muslims were debating, but there's no real hatred coming from us.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying to you? Their hatred is another level, bruv. You understand? It's a different level.
bro.
You know, and you always talk about the grooming guy. That you're just you try to
But
make it
listen to
sound
this,
as
bro.
bad as
But let
possible.
me give you a joke, bruv. This is the reality of it, yeah? Bruv, he's always talking about, oh, he hates nonces, yeah? Has he ever put hands on a nonce before, bro? Because if you hate nonces so much, why ain't you out there being active? Why aren't you out there putting in work? You just talking.
Exactly.
It's easy to say I hate nonsense, but bro, you ain't putting in no pain, bruv. Do you
Yeah,
understand what I mean? So he's not
yeah.
putting in the thing. It's just all talk. I ain't bro. You're not putting in no action, bro. Where's the action? Where's the action to back it? Because if you really, because he goes like he's a man on a mission against nonsense, bro. Why ain't he
Is that what he
putting in?
said?
Bro, that's how I was talking. I effing hate. Like, it's all good swearing. Swearing don't mean nothing. You can
So
swear
why
to
they said that?
but
Why they said nothing about Mountbatten? What's his name? Mountbatten.
yeah, exactly,
You know
bro.
what?
But he's just talking, bro. Cause like, bro, if I was to get up here, like, no one agrees with all that. But bro, I'm not running around trying to play vigilante, bro. Like,
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
touch something with my family, you're gonna die. That's it. But bruv, like,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's not the way he's talking. He should be out here putting in pain, bruv. He's not putting in. He's not. He should be out here talking for his action, not talking, bro. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I can't. That's one of them I just generally cannot stand, bruv. You know,
Bro,
he's such a yeah, and he's trying to get hype on my man. He must have bare security around him as
he
well.
must have better security, bro.
Do you know? Yeah,
But then
but
again, it's probably propaganda. It's probably acting as well. Because even he put something out the other day where he was just swearing and that, talking about it's I effing hate it. Bro, you got problems, bro. Because how can you hate anyone who hates you? Sorry, I don't. There's nothing that's happening in Islam to make you hate it so much. Other than you've got an agenda, the same
bro,
propaganda
and you know
engine
what?
that
Yeah,
Tommy Robinson's got.
it's true. You know, obviously they talk about this thing up in, I don't know where it happened. Was it up north somewhere about that grooming gangs, whatever? But when I go to the mosque and I just look, everyone just is generally just going there to praise God and at peace. They go work, look after the family, go mosque, go home. Where does all this angry and hatred come from, bruv?
Bro,
You
listen,
understand what I'm
bro,
saying to you?
but even the grooming gang thing, obviously. They're wrong uns, innit? That's it. There's wrong.
100%.
And I'm not even going to start saying there's wrong uns in all races because everybody, anyone with common sense
Knows
knows
that.
that. But what I'm getting at,
But sorry to interrupt, but they always play that side down though, and that's what I don't like, bruv.
yeah, but bruv, it's not even just that, bro. If it is such a problem for you, you should be out there putting in pain to everybody, to the grooming gangs, to any time you hear of a nonce, you should be out there putting in what you get me think because he goes on like it makes his blood boil, bro. If it makes your blood boil, it don't. You'll be out here putting in action. It doesn't make your blood
100%.
boil. It just sounds good.
100%.
You're just trying to emphasize a point to sound good. You're rage baiting, bro. Because, bruv, if I'm sitting there and I'm getting angry about something, I'm going to make something happen, bro. Do you understand what I
100%.
mean?
100%.
I'm going to put pain in, bro. Like he's not doing that, so he's just talking, bro. It just sounds good. If he
Yeah, no,
hated
100%.
nonsense so much, he would be out there. Because there is people you see online that actively are going out and trapping them and doing things to them. He ain't one of
Yeah,
them, bro.
I see
He's
it.
just chatting, bro. He's just talk,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
No, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it's just, to me, it's just like, again, it's just a propaganda engine against Islam, bro. Do you understand
But
what I
what
mean?
you're saying though, but I get what you're saying when you talk about how does Robertson live himself, because it is causing a lot of trouble. Because I've been seeing a few things. When there's something happening, was it Birmingham the other day? The mosque? Outside the
I
mosque?
saw something. I didn't, yeah, what happened?
Didn't someone get one person got killed and one person got stabbed? But obviously they haven't come out with how it's related, but I know something happened in Birmingham. Then another place in Wales, some Asian man got killed. Just some two
Yeah,
random English
I
roots
see that, bro.
teenagers. They killed him, bro.
Bro,
You understand what I'm saying to
they
you?
got blood on their hands, bro. They got blood on their
They
hands,
got,
and you
they
know
got
they might
real blood
pretend.
in their hands, bro.
And at one day it will hit them, bro. Like you can't, bruv. You can't be creating you can't be creating knives where it's getting people killed, bruv. Do you know how deep that is, bruv?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? Like
Mm.
innocent people. It's not like the grooming gangs are getting killed. They're killing innocent people that are not guilty of anything, bruv.
Innocent man, bro. That's what I'm saying.
And that's the danger of pushing a narrative on just one race or
Set of
religion,
people.
because it's the innocent people that get caught in the thing. You got to understand, if you know that bloody Asif or Azim was done this and done that, and you go for him, that is acceptable. But don't you're making people go for innocent people, bro. Do you understand? I
Yeah,
mean, that's not acceptable. And then, because that means
yeah,
you're creating a thing that's as bad as the 7/7 bombers and all that, because no one can condone anyone who kills innocent people, bruv. Do you understand what I mean?
exactly,
No one can't condone that. So if you're that's what you got to be. They got to be mindful of, because the same way they're gonna create a different English terrorists that go around killing innocent Muslims. They're not targeting the grooming gang. They're targeting every Muslim, and that's because of people like Tommy Robinson and Liam Tuffs that's pushing a narrative against all Muslims and Islam
yeah,
in general. Do you understand what I mean?
yeah. No, definitely, 100%. You know, they like I said, and specifically Pakistani Muslims, because they try to kind of swerve the black man. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, but you can't. It's the right is right and wrong is wrong, bro. So
Yeah, 100%,
do you get what I mean?
100%.
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'll be honest with you, if there is a problem with some Pakistani communities with grooming gangs, then it's better, because not all of them are going to be like this. It's better you try and communicate and say, you know what, you lot have to sort this problem out, or we're going to sort it. But don't just try and say you create like it's everyone's problem. So it's better
yeah.
to communicate. Go on.
But it's better to go and sort out then, because I guarantee you, if there was actually Pakistani groomer gangs in a certain community, there'll be people that will give them up. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course
If they
they
really wanted
would.
them, innit?
They will hand
There's
them
enough
over,
man.
bruv.
Of course, they will hand them over. So yeah, go and go. He lives there, or just go and get them. Who wouldn't hand them over?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then, like you said, it's not just if you really care about that, you don't just go for them because it's still as much as people like there's still Englishman doing that all the time as well. There's still their names popping up in the
Bro,
paper,
there's
and
people.
you never mention it. Even like I said, the Prince, none of you lot have mentioned that. You understand what I'm saying to
Bro,
you?
let's be
And that's the
honest.
Prince of the country that you're fighting for.
Bruv,
No disrespect. You understand
exactly.
what I'm saying to you?
Bruv, there's wrongings in all races, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro.
Mm,
Like, if that's how you feel, but if that's your mission to get them out, then
mm,
be active, action. Don't just be talking and swearing and shouting and your face getting red. That's not doing anything. Action, be action based,
mm,
bruv. Do you understand what I mean?
mm,
Or other than that, you
mm,
just got an agenda. You're just chatting rubbish. Do you get what I mean?
mm, mm.
Yeah.
But even my man as well. And people said he's got a GoFundMe in it,
Who?
and he
Of
got Robertson,
course he has.
and he man said there was show comments of a woman like single mothers and old women say, "Well, I've got £40 to my name, but I'll give you 20." So he proper minting of them. You understand what I'm saying to
Milking
you,
it, bruv. Milking it, bruv. Milking
bro?
it.
You know that's yeah. It's but I feel like a lot more. Well, you like to think people are waking up to him, innit?
I think there is people that's waking up, but like I said, there's people that are just it's like once they're on that's their belief system, you can't get them off of it. But there is
I,
people that's
I, I think the people that you can't change are people that generally got that racist intent anyway. If I'm honest,
or people that
you
are
know what I'm
so
saying?
messed up. Their situation's so messed up. They need it. If they ain't got someone to blame and someone to focus on, then they're thing grump. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They need that negative. They need someone to point the finger at. Do you understand what I mean?
Mm, mm,
Yeah, it's deep still.
mm, mm. But do you think that Ian Dowie done good? Was a good representative on Tufts? Is it Ian Dowie? What's
Can
his
I be
name?
honest with you? Me personally, I don't agree with anyone going on their platform. I think why? You know that they got their agenda. It's not why are you debating them kind of man. They've got they know really what it is. They just want to think like that. So you're kind of
Yeah.
wasting your breath. And I feel like why are you going on these platforms for him to be swearing at you and swearing about the prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him? And like I don't get that. But I think he handled it well.
Mm,
But really, you if a man like that is talking like that in front of him, something needs to happen, bro. So I think he represented himself well. I think some things you can't let that man corner you and bully. If you don't want to, if he can't accept like when he's saying to him, "Oh, get out of my, it's my ass, get out of it," then I'll say, "Yeah, f you then." You understand what I mean? Like
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
can't
yeah,
tell me
yeah,
how to answer a question, and you can't tell me what to answer. So if I don't want
yeah,
to think, then that's just what it is. If you don't like it, wrap it up. Let's go. See you later.
yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So I
Man,
think, but obviously he didn't do bad. Do you understand what I mean? He didn't do
mm.
bad. But I think if anything, because I didn't really know what that Liam Tuffs was about. If anything, he kind of highlighted that he's an idiot. That he just all
Yeah,
he
I've never seen him that deep before. Like the way he was talking I've never even though I knew he was a bit funny. I never really liked him, but he went a bit more. You know, more showed who he was in that one, innit?
and he kind of he highlighted that he's quite simple because all he was doing is
Mm.
swearing and shouting. That's not an
Yeah,
intelligent person. Intellect, really, someone of that platform to have them conversations, they got to be kind of intellectual. Do you understand what I
yeah,
mean? And he
yeah,
kind of shows
yeah.
that he's not at all in the slight intellectual, but we just a bald-headed man he's followed Tommy, and he's got a bit of momentum. He's just talking. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear that still. I hear
Because he's
that. I
doing
hear
his
that.
swearing. That's what he just thinks that by swearing and shouting, that's emphasizing a point. You get me?
Mm, mm, yeah. I just feel like that's what he feels like he's trying to press his little following, innit? You know, that swearing and shit.
But
But
then,
some man don't know no better than that, innit? That's how they just
then why
respond
is my,
to it.
then why? But then it shows. But then you know what makes me laugh as well. But then if you see even him, like the quality of people, because the interview that the guy had on before that was a total waste of space. So you think,
He was that big looking guy.
yeah,
The one
yeah, yeah. So you think.
yeah,
But
yeah,
no, this because obviously just a guy that's trying to get some money, that's whatever. But he
yeah,
weren't saying anything. If this is an intellectual, a positive, a platform that's for to create for thinking. He was trying to think about and have constructive conversations. Then why have you got just a bog standard content creator on there? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless he's a gender, because I know that he likes to bring people on there, like English people that have been to prison, to talk about the Muslims in jail and to kind
Oh
of.
yeah. I see one other guy in there. Yeah, you're right.
So
Well, I saw that.
so you can see really sometimes I feel like he brings people on the platform just for that specific question. Do you understand what I mean? Like they want to prove that Muslims run the jails, but I don't get what you prove. What does that matter? Like, well, okay, but man,
It
it
just
could
means that
really
it just means you put a lot of black boys in prison that convert to Islam. That's it,
yeah,
you
and
know what I'm
also,
saying?
what are you saying that you want? Because really, you want people to you want people that are following you to stay out of jail. So what are you trying to inspire? Want people to aspire to go to jail to take over the prison system? Like is that a flex? Is that a good thing to run a prison system? No, the good thing is to be out here doing something productive and be productive
Exactly.
out here. So why are you worried about the prison system? The prison system's full of people who break the law. Like what are
Yeah.
you trying to appeal to people that break the law? Do you understand what we're doing here? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, them man are lost, man. They're lost. Big time.
But then it could just be for clout. It just could be for content. Like he could just be trying to cash in, like thing. You understand? He might get off the camera and be like, "Yes, it's all good, mate." Yes, you know, it could be a character online. Like,
Yeah, 'cause I thought at one stage, obviously he gave my man a platform. He gave that. Is it the other best? You? What's his name? Is it Alfie Best?
yeah.
So he's given two English reverts a platform. You know, and I'm thinking that could turn around and slap you in your face. You understand what I'm saying to
Yeah,
you?
but remember he knows that they're probably not that knowledgeable. So he just wants to get. He's thinking either one or two things. He wants them to make them. He wants to
Slip up.
make them slip up, make them come unstuck on his show, or he wants to steer them away from the religion. Do you understand what I mean? He thinks you get what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. These people and their agendas, man.
There's a lot of agendas out there, man.
The problem is just it's just the public and that they're so gullible and that people just
That's
fall
what it
into
is, isn't it?
these traps, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they are so gullible, but they're just looking for something. They're
That's
looking
what
for
it
an
is.
excuse, though, innit? They're looking for something to say, oh, it's them, to make them feel better, innit? But you know, but it's funny though, because a lot of people didn't. Well, I've seen a couple of things where man's been arrested, like planning civil wars and them thing there. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Bro, even bro. Can I give you a joke? Because there's one guy, I can't remember his name, and he's trying to plan a civil war and the guy in France and that. But then man's on the thing quoting Malcolm X. And I'm thinking, brother, what are you doing? You know who Malcolm X is, bro? Why are you an English Caucasian man who's stirring up racism against Muslims and you're quoting Malcolm X, bro?
He probably, you know, he probably too stupid to even realize that Malcolm X is a Muslim.
No, but that
Because
and yeah, well, now you must know, but that shows you that these guys they want to be at the forefront of something. It don't matter what it is. So they just want that attention and you get me, like it's for their own. It's for their own kind of it's for their own boost. It's to boost them up. People just want clout, bro. Do you understand what I mean? Civil war, bro. Let's
definitely.
be honest. Like, is it a civil war really? Really? The most do people actually know what a civil war is, bruv? Do you
Yeah,
understand
it
what I
won't be
mean?
a civil war. It'll just be a couple NF man with
It
flipping.
might be couple kickoffs, people getting nicked. It ain't gonna be no real they
Nah.
wanna pretend that it's gonna bruv. It's not
It's too. You know, you remember, especially it's too integrated for it to be a real civil war. You know what I'm saying? Unless the
bro.
government got involved.
There ain't no real. Even that guy, what's that guy? Is it Middleton? At Middleton, he's trying to go at like, yeah, any minute now, a button can be pressed. And shut up, man. You're chatting
That's up,
rubbish,
man.
bro.
Dickhead. He
You live
lives
in
in
Dubai,
flipping.
bro.
Don't he live in Dubai?
Bro, like it's just talk. Cause it's too much talking. Do you understand what I mean? If
Mm,
this thing's happening,
mm,
do it then. Do you understand what I mean? Not in a like it's
mm.
too much talking, bruv. Like there's no. I'm not saying it couldn't get chaotic. It couldn't be this. Couldn't kick off a bit. It could start kicking off a bit, but it's not going to be no civil war, bro. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. But you know, if it kicks off, people got to be ready. What comes with kicking off in it? You
Don't
know.
get me wrong, but I'm not saying that so people just think, oh, you know,
But
it's
that's
not going to happen. People,
it's
you should
it's
always,
funny you say that. You know, 'cause I saw. Did you see that thing in Manchester the other day?
yeah,
Yesterday, where they rushed. Was it what they called it Britain First?
yeah.
And they rushed that Asian youth in it in the crowd. Like, but it's a joke thing. There's about
But that's
like
what I'm saying,
100 of them.
bro. But no one ain't gonna start taking like. No one ain't gonna start.
No.
It's not gonna like. It's not gonna get boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. It's not gonna be that kind of. I don't like. It could possibly. I'm not saying people shouldn't prepare and people shouldn't look like always be able to look after yourself. But I think that people everyone's just talking that people. It's like fear-mongering. Civil war,
That's what it is,
civil
isn't it?
war, civil war. I think you've been in that for the last 2 years, bro.
Yeah, no, I heard that still. Yeah,
I'm not saying that it feels like society's at breaking point. A lot of people are messed up, but bro, it would only be a civil if they let. Like to me, it could be a lot of kicking off, but to me, it will be a case of like you'll be silly to get involved in that because all that's gonna happen is you're gonna get nicked, bro. So they'll just let
and
people.
that's the thing though. You just get nicked and get a long time in jail, blood. You understand what I'm saying?
What I mean? And then why would you want to be in jail? And then if you don't like the way society's run, what difference can you make from being behind closed doors?
None at all, mate.
So you're not like unless they're saying that they're gonna just tear the whole society down and just figure out for everyone, figure out for your kids, mess out like if they want to, then that's tear it down then. But in reality, you're not gonna have it's not the olden days, bro. It's civil war. Nah, I can't see that happening. And if they did, Bear Man's just gonna go jail. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All the problems are gonna just, and it's like the London riots. They let all the wild man them just went out, and then they end up just and they just done a clean up, and everyone was in prison.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Within 6 months, everyone
yeah. That's exactly it, bro. That's exactly it, bro. But yeah,